Okay, welcome back to the DataTrust Data Protection Brain Share series of video tutorials on how to use the DataTrust Secure Online Backup to protect your valuable data. In the previous video, we used the DataTrust OBM client to back up this supposedly very valuable folder called DataTrust Demo Data on the E drive. We used our DataTrust client to back this up and make sure that it was protected. First thing we'll do here now is we'll actually run another backup just to make sure everything is backed up okay. So I open the client software, I go to the backup tab, and you'll recall we use the drop down list. We pick the actual backup job that pertains to the one we created earlier, and we hit the OK button. Now, because nothing has changed in this folder, this backup runs very quickly. It recognizes nothing has changed. Backup completed successfully. We say close and I quit the software. Okay, if I open the folder, now we discover during the night we had a nasty little virus came along and permanently deleted all our accounts. The 12 files are gone. And sure enough, when Mary comes into the office in the morning, she goes to find the accounts folder and discovers, oh, horror, it's empty. Where has everything gone? Disaster. Oh, hold on. We've got DataTrust. So she says, okay, this didn't look too bad when we're doing the backup. Let's try and do a restore. So we open the DataTrust client software. We put in the password. We say this time we want to do a restore. The backup jobs are listed here that have been backed up. We go into our valuable data backup set. We hit next. Now we've just three major areas in this screen really. One is show files as of job. You can pick a particular job that you want the backup files from. That's the date. That's the number of backups on that particular day. So as we can see here, there was 4 of them. Show all files. This actually shows it shows us everything that's on the server, not just on a job basis, but it shows everyone the file that's there. So we say, right, we want to. Second thing here is you say what you want to restore. So we say, okay, we want to restore the DataTrust Demo Data folder, and we can, sure enough, here all the files appear. And one here is restore files to original location or alternate location. Can I give you a tip? I always actually restore to an alternate location first. I don't like overwriting stuff when I'm doing restores. You'll have the original files that were there before you did the restore, and you'll have your restored data. So we say original location, we've selected the files, and we've set as the latest job on the date of the 18th to the 12th. Now, and by the way, look, restore file permissions. This is actually your NTFS permissions. Yeah, so it's very handy. Restore file permissions. So if I hit the restore button, this day mightn't be as bad as we thought it would be. And sure enough, here's our files, and they're back. We can see them populating one by one here. Restore is completed successfully. We again, similar to earlier, we have a log file. We can play around with the number of logs per page. I generally max it up to 1000, so the number of pages are less. And you can see the actual items here, the actual log items. And again, bear in mind, when a restore is completed, all the people on the notification list, which I go in here by the user profile button, all users here in the user profile list are notified that files have been restored. Very important security feature. One important item to mention there is that we can actually restrict the location your data is restored to based on IP address. So even if somebody has all the information, they can only restore it back to your internet connection. And you can see, imagine the length of time if we to search for tapes, if we to catalogue those tapes, if we had to go, imagine how long it would have taken. We did that restore in less than 3 minutes. Very simple. Join us again. Thanks very much for your time.